Howdy folks, today we're going to show you the Hillbilly ring gap trick. Now let's say you want to gap your piston rings and you're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere and you don't have a feeler gauge and maybe you don't have this tool either. This little video will give you a quick tidbit of help. Now what you can expect is kind of in a broad spectrum. A ring gap is going to be somewhere between 10 thousandths and 30 thousandths, but realistically it's going to be probably around 15 to 20 thousandths as a general rough rule of thumb for like a V8. An American V8, probably 15 to 20 thousandths. If you take a flat razor and measure it, it's about 10 thousandths thick, and then a straight razor like this one here, or like a two-way, it measures about 0.24, 0.25, and we want to get a rough idea of ring gap. Again, this is just making sure that your engine won't tear itself apart. Now this motor in particular, International Harvester 392 cubic inch V8. The specification for this is 0.12 to 0.23. So we know this guy is 0.10 thick, and we stick it up in there, and it's got a little bit of slop in it. So we know it's definitely over 0.10. And we know this guy here is about 0.24 thick, and if we try to force it in there, it doesn't really go all the way. So we know for a fact it's definitely above 0.10 and it's below 0.24. Now the spec for this is 0.12 to 0.23. So if this is tight and this is loose, we can safely assume that it's at least 0.12. Because again, this sits in here and I can actually feel like a little bit of wiggle room. So rough guess, it's going to be about 0.20, which is right in factory specifications for this motor. But if you're just doing a backyard build and you're kind of limited on resources, get a flat razor for the low end, and then get one of these regular utility razor blades on the big end. And if this one fits, and if this one doesn't, you're probably around, 0.15 to 0.20, which means you're going to be safe for, just a low performance build. But there's a fun little trick for y'all for today. Till we meet again, stay gold.